open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move.
Hello, hello. We are live. Hello, Pika Goku. Hello. I took longer than I expected to get ready. But we're here. My announcement in Discord before I forget. I don't have Genshin open. How do I not have Genshin open? I hit myself. I thought I had it open. Maybe it crashed. I don't know. Maybe it crashed when I was downstairs grabbing something to drink. That's very possible, actually. Maybe that's what happened. Okay, I'm surviving. I'm on day 2 of my summer of hell, basically. It may not actually be hell. I just have to take physics within 7 weeks and somehow pass. And I'm on day 2 of that 7 weeks. I'm a bit scared. Otherwise, doing great. I don't know why Genshin's struggling so much right now. I did put more RAM in my computer recently. Day 2 of Hell Week. Ugh. Finals sounds horrifying. I'm trying to also, like, graduate somewhat soon after, because I'm not going to graduate in 4 years, obviously. That's a given. But I'm trying to, like, graduate as soon as possible without overloading myself, and I got to the point where I have, like, 20 credits for a single semester, and I'm like, can I handle this? I don't know if I can handle this, and so I'm wondering if I can. And if not, some of the classes I could take out. But I have, like, a whole Google sheet I made to try to, like, figure out when to take certain classes. Load faster! Genshin, please. I'm sorry I didn't have you loaded before. Why is it not popping up? That's concerning. Oh, there we go. Turn that off. I have somewhat of a plan today. Somewhat. You know what I need to do that I still haven't done? Why are my sounds not? Okay. She's supposed to be making... Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Can I handle this answer? Hell no, probably not. It's 20 classes. Well, 20 classes. It's 20 credits worth of classes. I think it's like 6 classes. 5 or 6 classes and 2 labs. It was a lot. I already closed it, so I can't look at it now. I don't know why my music's being weird. I'm also in Genshin if you'd like me to join you. Maybe eventually. I just have a lot of quests I have to do. Why is Genshin being weird? Oh, that's nice. Game lags and the first thing I see is a Roron. I don't even know if it's a 5-star pull or not. Okay. What the fuck? Why is Genshin lagging? What the hell? It was working fine earlier. What the fuck? Anything else open besides stream? Just Opera that has my Usual stuff. My Google Sheets that I technically don't need. I was gonna have my list of, like, quests that I need to do. Oh my god. There's Spotify. I can close Steam, I guess. I had Steam open earlier. What's that? I've been downloading things. Oh, maybe that's what it is. I was updating my games on Steam. And I forgot about it. Maybe that's it. I just shut down Steam. Maybe that'll help? Everything seems to be normal. The sounds are adding up now. I think. I think. Okay. Now the question that I have for myself is, so I have a plan for today. I have a plan. So, not that one. In here. I want to do this. What? It says recommended quests is this, and this is, Varessa's story quest, which I have to do that. Anyway, so I'm thinking.
I've read almost every novel.
I don't care. I'm thinking that I do Varessa's story quest, as well as some, like, other quests. There's not that many world quests left from Natlan. Not that many. There's this one that we gotta go finish that we started. I don't want to wait 3 hours real life to finish it. So, we'll go back to that. I'll finish this one. I'm also hitting
have a compulsion to
Primo Plateau.
follow the light, and humans are the same.
I spent a lot of money trying to get both Escoffier and Navia. I got Navia. I haven't got Escoffier yet. And I was gonna pull for Navia's signature too. And I was gonna pull for yeah. That would be a problem. I started out free to play, but then I was like, yeah, I want my favorite characters. And so I stopped being as free to play. What? The Ilimay's challenge? You're new. Hey, valiant passerby over there. Yes, you. You're so skinny. Have you been eating properly? Are you offering to treat me to a meal? Well, that's not what I meant, but if you're really starving, I do have some grilled meat in my bag. Anyway, let's set that aside for now. Can you earn them in-game or only through in-game transactions? You can earn them throughout the game. Completing quests, missions, I think that's mostly it. But different quests give you different amounts. And you get, I think it's 60 every day if you do your commissions, which are really easy. I'm missing some. Oh, you get some in the Abyss, you get some from the, what the fuck is it called? The theater. Winning Raya with free support. Apparently, I desperately need Escoffier. I just like collecting characters. I have Navia, which is what I was mostly wanting. So if I don't get Escoffier, that's fine. It's just because she's a new character, and she's Cryo, and apparently Cryo characters don't rerun all that often. So I'm just scared. Imaginary Theater, yes, that. You can get Primos from there, you get Primos from the Abyss, you get Primos from basically every quest you do. The amount varies, depending on if it's like a story quest, a Archon quest, a world quest, different kinds of world quests, hidden exploration quests. I think you get like a few every time you like open chests sometimes. I think you get them throughout the game. but you need 160 for just one wish, which is why it's Battle Pass quest. Oh yeah! There's the Battle Pass, which if you're free to play, you only get like the top tier, but I always wait till after I've completed the Battle Pass to buy it, just in case, which gives you more, I think. I feel like I'm missing some stuff. I don't know. Oh, there's also like promo codes. Every time they take the game down for a little bit to do maintenance, like to update the game, they give you free Primo Gems. It's usually not a lot, though. Like, you have to really grind the game to get enough to, like, wish for anything. And if you're free to play, you have to be careful. What you can't wish for every character, like I do, because I pay money to wish for every character that I don't have. If you're free to play, you can't do that. You have to be selective. I mean, the enhanced. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes, that one does give you Primo Gems. Except it's really expensive Mora-wise to do that. At least to me. I'm not much of an artifact person. I don't like farming for artifacts all that much. A lot of my artifacts suck. But it's fine. I manage. I'm always short on Mora. Because I'm building every character I own. Trying to, anyway. Currently, my character that I'm building now is Kenichi. And after that, it's going to be Arlecchino. And then after that, Navia, then Risley. And then Sarah, Shenyan, Ito, Gaming, Mizuki, Venti, Shenhe, Nouvellette, and then I don't know what it is after that. I have a list. I have a very large list. It shows the depths of my insanity when it comes to this game. Very large list. I have a lot of characters, and I have them all here. And then I also have the characters that I don't own. One of Evermint Plus Traveler. That's a good goal. Especially, I feel like a lot of, like, if you're new, that's a good goal. If you're free to play, I feel like that's a good goal. Because also, having at least one of every element makes you more... It makes Theater and Abyss probably a lot easier. Also depends on what kind of build you're doing as well. Because I would say you'd probably want at least 2 DPSs and at least 2 supports. I have 2 out of 7 max level. I'm doing the default build. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. I just look up what stuff to put on my characters and then I play them. I go for, like, elemental reactions, mostly. Pretty much. Fast equipping artifacts. Makes sense. The only Traveler that I haven't finished is Animo and Dendro. Haven't finished Seatlali either. There's a lot to do. I hate the fact that I have to wait till resin refills to do half of this stuff. Oh. Most of the things I need to build are on Tuesdays and Fridays. Ugh. Navia's a Monday, Thursday? I hate Monday, Thursday farming. Ugh. Ugh, I don't want to look at my list anymore. It makes me depressed. Kind of. What's wrong with farming those days? It's for me specifically, because every Monday, kind of, like Monday at like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or something, at least my time, you have like your weeklies reset, and one of the weeklies that, you know, anyone who builds Genshin characters knows about is the Trounce domains. Because every character, after you level them up past their talents past level 6, I think it is, like 7, 8, 9, and 10 require a Trounce domain drop, and it depends on which domain it is, and each domain has a random chance to drop, I think, 2 or 3 of the random 3 different drops that they can give. You can have 1 of each, you can have 2 of one of them, 3 of, I don't know, it might be 3, I don't know. It's just a lot of RNG. And so I usually set an entire day just farming Trounce domains, like using all my resin just for Trounce domains on one day. And I usually do it on Mondays, because that's when most people do it. Need Arlecchino's drops. Yeah, I'm trying to get most drops done for a lot of different domains at once. So I do enough domains for... It's 210 resin that I need total for the ones that I've chosen. I just set an entire day just for those. And usually I do it on Monday. Hence why I don't like Monday, Thursday farming. Because that means I have to move that day to, like, Tuesday. And depending on what else I'm doing for that character, I might need Tuesday to do other stuff, which means I have to move that Trounce domain day to Wednesday. And the further I get from the beginning of the week, the harder it is to match with people, like random people, to fight domains. Because most of the domains are a lot easier when you're fighting with randoms than if I could do it myself. I learned. Especially the Natlan one. I guess there's only one Natlan one. That's why I hate Monday, Thursday farming. I'm very picky. There's nothing wrong with the Monday, Thursday. It's just I choose Mondays for my Trounce domains. If you ever need help, I'm almost always available. Noted. Sort of like exotic farming in Div. I think so. I mean, I haven't done exotic farming, but you were kind of explaining it to me a little bit, so I think I understand. So I think it is kind of like that. It just resets every week. You can only do them once. You can only do each domain once. The first 3 you do only cost 30 resin, and then after you've used up your 3 half costs, then every Trounce domain after that is 60 resin. And so I just choose up enough domains that I need the most to match up 210 resin, which your max that you can hold in... Max resin you can hold on your account at once is 200. So, it works out for me. It's better if I can do it on Mondays. But, I don't know. I have to do all of them, pretty much. The only drop that I do not need for the rest of my life is the Blood Jade branch dropped from Azdaha. Azdaha. Oh my god. Because, who is it? Dory is not max talent, and she needs 12, because I don't do 10. I don't do talent 10. And I have 12 of them already. I mean, there's characters I don't have that I haven't farmed for, but I don't really care that much. Especially because most of them need the Enter the Golden House domain. But I don't have them, so it doesn't really matter. I have a whole thing, and I'm just staring at it, and I'm just like... scowling at it. That's it. pisses me off how much stuff I need. Oh, if I only knew how to farm back in the days when I was still new to the game. If only I had known to do these every week. And they added a new one that I haven't unlocked yet because it's in the new Archon quest, and I'd rather wait a little bit on that. Because I'm scared. I'm very scared of the Archon quest. Because apparently Albedo is going to trial, and I don't know why. I'm not surprised, considering his lore. But I don't know why. Because he's a playable character. So they can't, like, kill him. Or something. It'd be weird. I mean, you could technically have an infinite amount of original resin, but it only regenerates up to 200. Yeah. The cap is 200. And it takes like 7-8 minutes to regen one. Or something stupid like that. I don't remember. It's just a long time. A long time when you need at least 20 to do some stuff, and then 40, and then 60. It's a lot. Did I already eat this? Did I eat this? Did I read this already? Well, that's not what I meant, but if you're really starving, I do have some grilled meat in my bag. Anyway, let's set that aside for now. So you've made it to Teokan? You've probably already seen the warriors from Collective of Plenty, right? Out of the goodness of my heart, let me give you a piece of advice. Never trust those guys who are obsessed with preaching about muscles. The fat that the Archon blessed us with is a precious gift, giving up all the delicious food and losing your fat just to chase after some flashy muscles. That's the dumbest thing ever. Even the forest boars would pity you. And honestly, if we're talking about what looks good, this whole muscle worship thing only became popular in the last few decades. My grandpa told me that back in the day, people actually preferred a slightly fuller figure. So don't let anyone mislead you into going down the wrong path to lose weight. But if one day you end up like my relatives from Collective of Plenty and decide to lose weight in the name of strength, here's something else to remember. When it comes to agility, warriors with the slightly chubby builds can also be as nimble as fish. When it comes to strength, those skinny guys are no match for us. If you need proof, just look at the jars on the training ground. With my build, I can easily sprint through without breaking a single jar. I bet even the skinny ones couldn't pull that off with this level of agility, don't you think? I can see it. You're trying not to laugh, huh? Fine, I know you don't believe me. Come on, give it a try. Run through the training ground as fast as you can, but be sure not to break any of the jars. Let's see how well you do, and whether you can beat my record. Sure! I'm probably gonna suck at this. Or maybe not. Turn the camera.
Why me?
These jars are so far apart, though, my dude. It's not much of a challenge.
Time to roll.
Okay, that wasn't difficult. Yeah, the money, you seem to have gained some weight again. Congrats. Thanks, Sodakui. Sodakui? Good news, by the by. I just taught another skinny person how to dieting the other day. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Hey, what about you? Been eating well these days? Yeah, I've been eating great. That's what I like to hear. Eat more, get nice and chubby. Oh, by the way, Itamani, this person's jar smashing record is insane. It's a little short of my best. She even challenged me here. It did pretty well, too. Not bad. Didn't expect you'd be so good. Almost beat the two of us. Honestly, if she gains a bit more weight, she might actually beat us. It's totally possible, but honestly, you're still a bit too skinny. You've got room to bulk up. That said, I approve of you. I approve of you, too. But seriously, you should eat more at every meal. No skipping meals, no dieting. We'd be disappointed if you did. Not like I can control the weight of my character, but okay.
Did that grow out of the ground?
No, it did not, Carissa. It spawned. Next! An Omen of Annihilation, and the Final Entreaty. Oh, this is like a main one. What the fuck? Oh, this is like the main world quest that Jeffrey is part of. My little Saurian buddy. Oh dear God. Hooray! I've got to level 1. And now I can finally do like the bounties and stuff. Here, have stuff. I haven't done this in forever. Which one is this? Eh. And then I can do the bounties another time! Okay. Not that one. I need to do I want to do the smaller scale world quests first before I do the big one. I don't want to do the big one yet. The big one scares me.
Back in the orchard are loving this weather.
Please stop. Are you who I have to talk to? I'm back now, little ones. Hello. I feel awful, so sad. How can I make it better? I step up for one moment to buy some hay, and now I have no idea where my other 8 little Tankosaurs have run off to. They're still so small. What if they get bullied by hillagers, or lost, or trapped somewhere? Kind soul, is there any chance you've seen my little Tankosaurs? What do they look like? I raised their mother, you know. She's practically my daughter. She's one of the most stunning saurians in the whole of the Collective of Plenty. She even won the grand prize in our regional beauty pageant. Those 8 little rascals all inherited their mother's good looks. They've got fair, pink skin with a dash of purple, and they're perfectly symmetrical fan-shaped horns. If you see them, please help me get them back here. I'm counting on you. My little saurians, I promise I won't be so strict with you anymore. I'll keep an eye out. Thank you, kind soul. May your bench press today hit a new personal best, and your pull-ups stay cramp-free. That is quite the... Good luck. Have you been to Pervasi's temple? I have no idea. Probably not. And if I have, I don't remember. What is that? Okay. How do I find your little saurians? There's 8 of them. And they're all pink. And then share story quest. I have. I've done most of them. I'm only missing some of the Fontaine ones. Or just all Fontaine ones, actually. Are you Fontaine? I think you work in Fontaine, but you're from Inzuma. And I have, this. Still. But I've done most of them. Is there something... Oh, wait, was there a Sino? Oh, yeah, he is Sumeru. It's his second one. But I don't know. I know she's from Inazuma, but I thought she worked in Fontaine. I don't know. I know, like, nothing about this character, and I know, like, nothing about her, and I know nothing about her. Probably because I haven't done their story quests. Maybe I would learn something. I've also only ever done one hangout, which was Bennett's. Troy is in Fontaine, I'm pretty sure. Okay. She's a fashion designer or something. That's all I know. I think that's the... She's in Fontaine. Yeah, she was in the fortress. I know Emily is Fontaine. You can tell based on what their, vision looks like. Like their visions have certain models around them. So that's a Fontaine vision. Where's your vision? That's really tiny. You don't have a vision. That's an outline vision. This one should be a leeway vision. Whatever the hell it is, yeah. That's leeway.
2.
You don't have one, leeway. You have a fake one.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same.
Do you have a fake one? No, I don't think you do. I don't think Nahida does either. No. And Malwika doesn't. I'm not seeing it. Purina technically isn't an Archon anymore, but she does have a vision. Nuvolette doesn't have a vision, I don't think. Where the hell is he? There he is. I don't think you have a vision. Or a fake vision, anyway. No. I don't think you have a vision either, though, because you're an Adeptus. Rena was never actually the Archon. Well, she was the figurehead. She kind of was. She wasn't the Archon with power. The way I see it is that, the Archon was like two separate people. One was Focalor, one was Farina. Focalor was the one with the actual power, but Farina wasn't. You have a fake one. You don't have one, though. Because you're an adept. No, I know you do have one! But is it fake or is it real? Everyone knows that Nuvolette has special circumstances for his power over Hydra, so he never had a reason to have a fake vision. Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought that he would have a fake one because he's pretending to be human, I thought. Because if I remember correctly, his constellation is, like, fabricated or something. I don't know. I need to brush up on my lore when it comes to visions. Oh, look! I saw one of the little, Saurians. Forgot how to word. I'm tired. You! Stop! Seems to have fun chasing that baby. It's so I can't see its mommy or daddy anywhere. I didn't get to read all that! I'm betting he's just not talking about the fact that he's the Hydro Dragon Sovereign. It's very obvious, though. His constellation is the Leviathan. Which is a dragon. I think. Is the Leviathan a dragon? I thought it was. A sea serpent demon. Okay. Is the Leviathan real in 2025? I would not think so. People also search for Behemoth, Beelzebub, Belial, Cthulhu. Joy. But also, Leviathan is like the word for a whale or something. In like a whale. I don't remember. Beelzebub is A, Baal is Makoto, Boer is Nahida, Venti is Barbados, Zhongli is Morax. Morax, I said that weird. Morax. I had to look up Malwika's. Something that I had never heard of before. Malwika. Demon name. Haboria. Well, it's supposed to be. She's human. I don't know then. Because you would think that she would have a demon name. But I don't know. The gods of Natlan are weird. Or it's whatever her ancient name is. We got ancient name. No, Google, I don't want you to know my location. Bearing the ancient name Gozi. And known by her Goetic name, Haborium, she's the current god of war and Pyro Archon presiding over Natlan. That's from the wiki. What? The wiki says her demon name is Haborium. So she has a demon name. Okay. Is her constellation her? That's what the gods have. That's not. It is her. Okay, I don't know. I'm assuming she's an actual god, which she isn't. Well, that's what the wiki says. Is that that's her name. Lore. She did use the Sacred Flame for a while, though. That could be why. But 500 years ago, she sacrificed her life in the Sacred Flame to be reborn in the present day with the sole purpose of realizing her vision. And for her willingness to relinquish anything dear to her, including cherished possessions accumulated over the years, and her relentless pursuit to safeguard Natlan from any peril. Decision to confront Capitan in combat to reclaim her gnosis. Critical moments when we often retreats into our memories, seeking clarity and reassurance to guide her actions. Artists with evidence during critical events such as the rescue of Kachina by the Traveler and all them. The intense abyss invasion of Natlan and the final confrontation against the Abyss. Beyond her role as an Archon, Malika's friendly and approachable, cultivating warm connections with those around her, welcoming with evidence when she met the Traveler, especially with the She might have ascended some time during the Archon quest, but there's no evidence in favor and a good amount against that theory. She still holds the Gnosis, though. That also could be part of it. It was never taken by the Fatui. What the fuck does her name mean? Her ancient name mean? That's what I want to know. Young Gozi. Meaning. Kiongozi is Swahili for leader. Well, that makes sense. She's the Archon. Is that it? I guess that's it. This is a lot of words. I'm looking at a lot of words. Oh. Okay. I don't want to read all that. For 6 years in combat, she had personal connection with someone before that. Sorry, companion was a baby male Yumkosaur named Hitata. One of the few currently playable characters who acknowledges that the traveler is from another world, presumably because of her status as an Archon. Do you miss the Nahida Airlines glitch? I don't know what that is. Kyongozi, Lady Haborium, Pyro Archon, God of War are known as those aliases. Like, I never heard of that glitch. I do know about the Kave glitch that happened. Are present in her. Wait, what? Silhouettes of Chaska, Yansan, Mualani, Kanich, Aurora, and Shiloden are present in her splash arts, representing the nation's 6 heroes in the present day. I did not know that. No limits to one time summon on her own. Well, you can't do anything from Plateau of Plenty. Cannot use those, despite being from the signs of the canopy. She cannot utilize grass sigils. Or other entities relating to Yumkasorai is the first and so far the only character in the game to not rely on energy to charge up her ultimate, so she depends on Fighting Spirit, which is filled up whenever allies consume Night Soul points during their Night Soul Blessing stay or they perform normal attacks against enemies. Mawika's idle animations will cause nearby NPCs to clap when she initiates them. Mawika being born into the Huitzlan tribe, which is located in Coatepec Mountain, may be a nod to the myth of the birth of the Aztec god Huitzilopochtli, I don't know how to say that, which, according to the myths, was born in Coatepec Mountain. This is also the place where he fought her sister, I'm not going to try to pronounce that, and his 400 big, long, confusing to say word. Not just Nahida, she just had the longest idle animation at the time. It's a glitch that got patched out, I think, when Fontaine came. Oh, I was not playing at that time, so I missed that. Etymology. Mawika may be named after the Maori fire deity Mawika, who is typically depicted as female, especially given her Chinese name. Can be translated to Mawika. She is the wife of, I'm not gonna say that, the god of comets and the origin of fire. She's a figure from which the hero Maui obtained the secret of making fire. This is further supported by the name of her sister Hine, likely named after the goddess Mawika's sister, Hine something something. Haborium, also called Aim or Aim, in the lesser key of Solomon. Yeah. Well, like, Maui is like an actual, like, demigod from, I think it's like Polynesian, Hawaiian culture. Well, that one takes Polynesian inspiration, so that doesn't surprise me. Because, like, in the Moana movie, he says that he, like, stole fire or whatever, or he taught the humans how to make fire, which, since she's a figure for the Maui makes figure fire. I never actually learned that stuff. But I assume that Maui in Moana was pretty correct to the actual Maui from mythology. Orium is a great duke of hell. In human form, he appears as a handsome man with 3 heads, of which belong to a serpent, a man, and a cat, whilst also riding along a viper. He carries a firebrand with him, in which it is said he uses to set cities, forests, and castles ablaze. Great. So she is called Haborium, so she does have a demon name. I just don't know why. She is human. Or does every Pyro Archon that ever existed have a demon name? I wonder if they'll expand on that. I don't know. She still has her Gnosis, so obviously something else is going to happen in Natlan to get the Gnosis. That seems important. Oh, wait. I don't have my quest up.
Are a must for the well-mannered.
I don't care about your tea parties.
Running late again.
Okay, hold on. I thought I was not gonna get murdered.
Light it up! Fulfill our pact! Shower me with praise! Why me? Look out below! By my spark, the night burns! Hi!
Okay, well that lasted long. Okay then. Weird. Okay, where are the rest of these? I can't talk today. Where are the rest of these Saurians? There's one over here.
Running late again.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to fight you. Where else he's capable of stopping charges. Perhaps forming a second sprint is the key to knocking it down. Okay.
Time to roll.
You want to play nice, so there's no need to bully something something. Oh.
So shiny.
Okay. I need 6 more?
Running late again.
I might have to look up where these locations are. Oh my god. I'm trying to get this. This is where they live. I was like, is that one? No, it's not. Ugh. Okay.
Let's ride.
Oof. Hi.
Did I think this? You did that? I can't talk. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just stuttering all day today. Oh god.
Let's ride. Light of the blazing sun.
That was great. Okay. I'm gonna steal all your apples.
Show no mercy. Yeah, fulfill our pact.
You had terrible damage.
Yeah, heads up. Hi.
Stealing all your apples.
Running late again. Hi. Whoop.
My apples now. Okay, where else do I need to go? Could I have, like,
Running late again.
pushed this on top of them or something? Oh, maybe not. It just exploded. How many have I found, dude? I don't know. I lost track. Pink skin, purple horns. Can you tell me how many you're missing?
Gotta steer clear of other people.
Oh my god! Okay.
Running late again.
Get off the... Okay, that was annoying. Have I found all of them yet? Bum, bum, ba, da, da,
Clear of other people.
bum. No. Okay, is it all these? Is this... That's how I tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing a single little baby saurian. Where the hell? Chasing the one cornered. Oh, there's one caged in a camp?
Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it. So, wanna train with me sometime?
Let's ride.
This way. Where's the Hilly Trail camp I was just at?
Why me?
Oh, I found it!
Get to work. Strike a pose. See, lolling. Needs Papa. Get him.
Burn it down.
Oof. Maximum power. Hit. Hi.
Don't hang around in this old nasty something something. I can't read that fast, game. Oh, I hear the... Blah, 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 blah. That probably means... I got them all. Why are there so many apples?
Are these edible?
Can you not slip in the text now? Unfortunately. Not that I know of. It's worse it's only bad, like, when, it's not a voiced one, because voiced ones will match however long it takes to the voice actor to read it. But the ones that aren't voiced, I don't know what timer they're running on. You! I found all your little saurians. They're all back now. Was it you who brought them back? Honestly, I can't thank you enough. Here, please help yourself to rewards in these chests. I'll head over to see them right away. Oh, little saurians, my little saurians. Now I can focus on being a trainer again. Oh, speaking of which, if you're interested in taking the Warriors Challenge, feel free to come find me on the podium. Okay.
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
Wonderful.
Let's ride.
Damn it.
Return to the skies.
There we go. Okay. That's so I don't have to come back for it later. I need to find the rest of those. I'm missing 41 out of 200. Ugh. Ugh. Joy. So fun. Why is there... I think this map hates me. Oh god, no. Don't need all of this selected. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. Okay, that's a quest done. I need another small mountains. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, I think I, like, started this area. And didn't know it was part of a quest. That's wonderful. Okay. I want this off my screen. Thank you. Where is the cave? There is a cave. There it is.
Let's ride.
And now I have to mark this one. Not that one. Oh god. Layer exploration map. Come back to me. Oh, I passed a more chest? Oh god, it's moving. Oh god. Okay. That's fun. You even brought us a treasure chest? Oh my god.
Hey, not a bad haul.
Is it taking me somewhere, or is there... do I have to go somewhere specific? Another chest here. Oh. How do I... Oh dear god.
Heads up!
He left! Back. Oh my god.
Did that
Other treasure
grow
chests.
out of the ground?
Is he getting these from under the lava? Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm dying. Rinse out! Have I not died from lava before? Oh wait, here's a question.
Shower me with praise!
Oh, I can walk on the lava with Farida! Okay. It still hurts her though. Oh, it doesn't stay with me. Joy. Ow.
Oh,
What in the hell just happened? It's another oh, it's a mechanism. Hold on, my dude. My characters are dying.
may I present
Apparently I haven't, because I'm guessing that's what that achievement was. Yeah! I've never died on the liquid logistic before. I don't know what that heavyweight, whatever one was. But I think Varessa can run on the lava. So, that's cool. Ah! Gameplay tutorial. Coagulated pedestal. Seems to be a byproduct of the ancient dragon's research on phlogiston. After activating coagulated pedestal, it can convert liquid phlogiston within a certain range into solid phlogiston. I've taken pictures of underneath the world, but I can't share them with you as they were on a different device. Does they look cool? Or freaky? Something along those lines? Ah, don't fall! How am I not dying? It's a giant rock that is flowing liquid phlogiston and it begins to solidify into stuff. Oh. The lava turned into pulverite. Where did the big guy go? It did look cool? Sick. Where am I going? It's all stone now. I'm a little scared. Oh god! Oh, is that what I'm supposed to do? Okay. Oh dear god. I'm not reading that. I found a moon? Oh, like one of the dead moons? That we think is dead? I guess here, is it trying to get through that strange barrier? God, you can do that. Break the- oh. It's breaking more! I'm riding on its head! I love this thing. Can this be my new pet? I want one. I want one now. Please. It's my new little friend.
What?
I think it was one of the dead moons. You see, I don't think all of them are dead, though. Or I think there's more to it. I already went to that. I think there's more to it than what we know. Also, I haven't caught up on the lore since, like, a while ago. It's been a while. Yeah.
Time to roll.
I think there's more to it. I am of the theory, I'm of many theories involving Paimon. I'm of the theory that she is a descendant of the moon, a moon, or a Seelie. I would be happy with either three of those. It's a baby dragon! I want one. Big Guy was here to rescue the little one inside. Oh my god.
Are these edible?
Oh god. I'm not reading that either. Oh? So you've been guarding this place on orders from someone. Emma doesn't know when that someone will return. Do I just, like, fly out of here? Ow. I'm dying. Slowly. Pyroculus. Considering her outfit, she's not a Sealy. She's almost definitely related to the Moon Sisters, although we don't know if she's a descendant or one of them. I'm of any of the three theories. She's mysterious. But I think that's on purpose. She's very mysterious. Well, we don't really know exactly what the Sealies look like. Because what we do see in the game is just a husk. I know they're described as, like, pale skin with pale hair? Silver hair, something like that? Which Paimon does fit. I don't know. There are also some outlandish theories about Paimon being the unknown god. That's been around for forever. But I don't believe it. I don't believe that one. That one's been around for a long time. That's been around since I started. And I kind of bought into it at first. And then I'm like, actually, that makes no sense. I still don't think it makes sense. Because I think the unknown god is one of the four shades. That's what I think. I don't know which one. One of them. It's been around almost since launch, but it's so ridiculous. It is! I understand, like, in the beginning, why it was such a big popular theory, but, like, people still believing that? Yes. Like, there's so much evidence against it. Where's the thing I'm looking for? Oh. Why is there a camera here? How about we open it up and take a look inside? Just putting the camera, you not only discover a set of photos of the surrounding scenery, but also a special mechanism within. It seems as if this mechanism causes the camera to automatically take photos whenever it detects vibrations running through the ground. What the fuck? Oh, that poor bird. Fire that moves like it's alive, eerie actor images, and cameras that can take photos automatically. Paimon has a hunch that there's some kind of mind-boggling mystery behind it all. Who knows, there might even be treasure involved. Any specific reason for this hunch of yours, Paimon? To be perfectly honest, nope. But the camera's owner must have put it here to capture what happens when the ground shakes. So all we gotta do is put the camera back, then wait for the ground to start quaking. And when that time comes, clues to the treasure's whereabouts will no doubt come rumbling out. Just like that after image. Well, I'm gonna go grab this real quick. The cart is broken, though. I love Natlan music! What does this sign say? Hazard warning! Everything within the form of burning. Beware of extreme weather in the form of burning biological rain. Great. Only in a video game can you read that. Burning biological rain? You mean the fire's gonna swoop down on our heads like it's alive? Why are Natlan's volcanoes so terrifying? Paimon's a little curious, she's gotta admit. Why don't we go explore the area up ahead? Yeah! Only in a video game! Oh my god. Okay. Reset camera. It's a flow firebird, so that's why they were biological. The thing hitting the camera. Look out. Go away. Go away! Oh my god! Oh, okay. Ah!
Something to add to my collection.
I kind of want a picture of, like, all the birds. Ugh. Birds. What do you mean, Paimon? That's all volcanoes. It's just that there's only one volcano in Teyvat. And it's this one. The music is intense. The achievement, happy and hot feet. I love it. Amazing. The NPC Matsali has different dialogue before and after completing this hidden objective quest. Okay. Do you need any help finding little saurians? I got all of them. Eventually. They weren't really that difficult, except for the one that was trapped in the cage. Another hidden exploration? I just did this one. Did it not move over? Move over. To the other thing. An audience with the Night Soul Pillar. Oh. Locate each Night Soul totem and beat the corresponding local legend at least once? I don't know which ones I've done. Sorry, wait to see. What? Oh god, is it this one? Some of them are in here. Oh no. Oh no. No, you're fucking joking. That's a lot. It's not all of the ones that are in there, but that's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12! I don't know which ones I've done. Oh, joy. Okay. This will be fun. Okay. I guess we'll just pick a few oh my god. Oh, go back! Pick a few and go see. Oh my god, it's the capybara. What? Isn't there like a way to fight this one with Jean? There are 3 achievements attached to this. Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm actually a little scared. Where are you located, sir? All these comments and none of y'all bothered to link its location. Yeah. Okay. Where the fuck do I find it? Because you see, my local legend marker only has 4 missing, which I think is bullshit. I think they just don't have all of them here. found what I need. Okay. We'll go in order, I guess. We'll fight the capybara one first. Should I put Jean in my party simply because I know that I've seen TikToks saying that you can beat it with Jean? Jean. There she is.
Let the wind lead.
Sure. It's over here. Not there. God damn it. Oh, it's the ones that are called totem challenges. Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid. I've only done 3 of them. Team Recon. Recon? Jean and Claymore character. Okay. Oh my god!
Go as one!
Oh god, I'm fucked.
Oh,
Oh my god!
have failed.
So that happened, Oh my god! Holy hell! Please don't kill Jean again. I will cry.
Fine.
What? I give up. Hold on. What? I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. My poor Jean has died.
Witness my
We're skipping this
magnificence.
quest. Because fuck that. As the burning sun sears shadows. What? This is part of a series. Ow! Oh my god. That's a lot. So the rest of the quests are, difficult. Not difficult. They're part of the one major not Archon, World Quest with the little Saurian buddy. Okay. Time for Varesa's quest. We're gonna swap Varesa out for a different character.
This
I've been using Varesa whenever I'm in the new area of Natlan because she's meant for that area. We'll swap her. I mean, Lumine's
still a long road
still Hydro. Fuck. We need her to be Pyro for the immersion. Here we go. Resonate with Pyro. Okay. Navigate. Teleport. She's so pretty.
Huh? Wait, you're the Traveler in Paimon! I've been waiting for you.
Whoa, you know us? Huh, we've really made a name for ourselves. Wait, but did we even tell anyone we were coming to the Collective of Plenty?
No.
Oh, you didn't know? Coach Yan-san said she invited you to our tribe, so I came out here to wait for you while I did some training. And now you're actually here. I can't believe it. This is great.
Surely we're not that big of a deal.
You're the heroes who defeated the Abyss. You're a huge deal to everyone in Natlan. I've heard the story of Tumaini so many times I can practically recite it by heart. I've been so excited to meet you ever since Coach Yan-san told me you might be coming. Oh, my name's Varesa, by the way. Not sure if Coach mentioned me before.
Oh, yeah! The name sounds familiar. During the Abyss invasion, we asked Ian-san if the Collective of Plenty needed any help, but she said that Varesa had it all under control.
Which means you must be an impressive warrior yourself and a hero in your own right. Why not? There we go.
Not really. It was all Uncle Coddle. All I did was clear out a few monsters. Just thinking about the invasion gives me chills even now. But that's in the past. The Collective of Plenty fared pretty well, all things considered. We finished our repairs, so now it's just a matter of helping out the other tribes. Come on, I'll take you to our camp.
Great, let's go!
Ardent Land of Plenty. Act 1. Oh, where you're following.
Oh, just a heads up. The volcano sometimes sends rocks crashing into this area. We call them pulverite. Oh, here's one. Want to give it a try?
Not in a million years!
You can use your shoulders if you want. Or your feet. Or even your head.
That doesn't change anything!
God, she's fast. Oh my god. Oh my god! For once I can't keep up with the NPC.
There's another one over there. Want to give it a try?
Huh? What's this wooden plank here?
Oh, it's a piece of training equipment. I use it all the time.
Training equipment?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. Let me show you instead. Here goes nothing. And she sticks the landing!
Whoa! You jumped over that huge gap just like that? Incredible!
Oh, no. Anyone can do it with a bit of practice. You made it across without any training at all. That's a lot more incredible than anything I can do.
Oh, well, Paimon can fly, but you've got a point.
Huh. Oh, hold on. I guess I'm just a Baressa.
Let's ride.
Did I fly over it? I hate everything about this game now. What? How do I fly over it? You're kidding.
Rev the engines.
There we go.
About what you told us earlier, you're saying a gigantic rock could crush us at any moment?
Well, not at any moment. It's a pretty rare phenomenon. Many adventurers come here and never even get to see it, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Yeah, okay. It's not like we're that unlucky.
I would beg to differ. I'm unlucky.
Oh, come on! Seriously?
Don't be scared. Just charge straight at it.
What?
Thanks for that. Paimon can't believe you smashed something that big in a single hit.
It was nothing. All it takes is a bit of training. Hilly churls? It's too much of a hassle to deal with them. Let's just ram straight through.
What?
Light it up.
You suck, Lumine.
Burn it down. Wrath from the skies.
Hey, you guys are good. Color me impressed. Huh? Looks like they're blocking the road in and out of the tribe. So we'll have to get rid of them sooner or later. All right, let's hurry. We're almost there.
I think I was supposed to do her quest on my way into the Cloud of Pente, and I didn't. This is the path that I walked up to get this statue. And I'm out of stamina.
Home sweet home. We made it! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty.
Whoa! This place is so cool! That platform shaped like the head of a bull is awesome!
That's the Resonating Arena. It's where we hold all our competitions.
Thanks for bringing us here.
Don't mention it. It was no trouble at all. I wish I could show you around, but I need to get home.
Oh, did you remember something important? You really hit the ground running when we ran into those hilly trails back there.
Hope we didn't hold you up.
Oh, no, not at all. We made it in time. There's just something important I have to do. The most important thing after training. The post-workout meal.
Love it. She's making me hungry.
Otherwise, I'll be a lethargic, dizzy, hunger-addled mess. The perils of an empty stomach. It's terrible.
I love her. I think she's great.
Anyway, I'm sorry, but I gotta get some food in me. Like, yesterday. You should grab something, too. We can meet back up at the arena. See you soon!
And she's off. Wow, talk about whiplash. 1 second she's chill and laid back, and then the next she's charging headfirst into danger. Literally!
It's the spirit of youth.
The spirit of youth. Sure, whatever you say, old-timer. Paimon thinks we're still young. Anyway, why don't we take a look around in the meantime? We can head to the arena in a little bit. The view must be amazing from up there.
Oh, well, that was quick. Ardent land of plenty. My back. This chair kind of sucks. All the cushioning is gone. I'm supposed to go up? Oh my god. How am I supposed to get that? Where am I going? How do I get up? Like a normal person. How does a normal person get up there? I was gonna walk up there, but I don't know how to... Oh, like this? What?
Let's ride. Full throttle.
Oh, there's that. Oh! It's just a normal person way of getting up here. Oh look, she's right there.
Oh, you're here already!
Yep, my dad whipped up something fantastic as always. He's a great cook. He can turn any protein or vegetable into something delicious.
No wonder you look so refreshed. That's the power of a good meal!
That's right. I was hoping to bring Uncle Akatl with me, but he wasn't home. So I guess you're stuck with me. Uncle Akatl is our chief, by the way. Who better than the chief to introduce you to the tribe, right? I've never given an official tour before, so I'm thinking I'll just explain things as we go along. Is that okay?
Of course! That sounds great!
Okay. Whew. Then let's start in that direction.
Orchard repose. Can I get this first? Haha! Follow the path and hear what Veressa has to say. I'm going back down the way I came. Okay. Is she gonna say anything on the path down, or am I just walking down for no reason? I could just jump off the edge. I probably could have just jumped off the edge.
My place is over there. See that fruit stand out front? My house is right behind it.
You have a fruit stand in front of your house? Does that mean you grow the fruit yourselves?
You guessed it. My family runs a huge orchard. We live really close to the main entrance of the tribe. So every morning, I wake up to the sound of all the people and carts on the road. That's also when my parents start work. So that's how I know it's time to get up.
And then you all work in the orchard together.
Well, knowing it's time to get up and actually doing it are two separate things. Most of the time, I end up curling under the covers and falling back asleep.
Oh, Paimon gets you. Sleeping in is the best kind of sleep. Plus, when you have the Traveler to wake you up, it's no big deal.
Next time, I'm sleeping in and you can wake me up.
No, that was just a joke. Don't scare Paimon like that, Traveler.
Well, maybe you can both sleep in sometime. Once I get up, I usually help my parents around the house, head out for training, then come home for lunch. After lunch is when my parents do their delivery runs. So then it's my turn to work in the orchard.
That should be about now, right?
Oh, Paimon would love to see the orchard. Can you show us?
Sure thing! We'll go right after this. But first, come with me.
Okay. That's the path that I'm going down. This is the path I'm going down. Okay. Whee! Ian-san!
Oh, Coach Yan-san. Are you here to do some training?
Nope, just doing some maintenance on the equipment here while I have some time. Oh, it's you two! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty. Look, I bought this at the stadium the other day. Wait, we've seen that graffiti design before. It's not easy to get your hands on one of these. I had to wait in a super long line.
Ooh, I bought a top with that design too! I hung it up right next to my bed.
Yep, that's me, alright.
Ooh, you should sign it for me sometime. It would mean the world to me.
Oh, I meant to ask, what brings you out here anyway? We're just doing some adventuring. We don't have any concrete plans. We ran into Veressa on the road, and she was nice enough to lead us the rest of the way. She's even giving us a tour.
It's my pleasure.
Still keeping up with your training, Veressa? No slacking, I hope.
Yes, Coach! Did 3 full shuttle runs, just as you instructed, Coach.
Good. Then we'll continue with the training plan. As for your diet, actually, no dieting for now. As you are. Feel free to use any of the equipment around here. But if you're planning to do strength training, make sure you have a spotter.
Of course. Don't need to tell me twice, Coach.
Wait, but isn't a special diet a huge part of bodybuilding? Veressa doesn't need one? Oh, it's kind of a long story. I suppose you could say Veressa is among the select few who have a natural gift. When she first started training with me, I started her on a standard training regimen and wrote out a simple recipe plan to give to her father.
But it left me so hungry. I couldn't even muster up the energy to make it to class.
Yeah, that was my fault. It was just your average nutrition plan, but Varessa's metabolism is something else. Once I studied her eating habits, I was able to tailor it to her needs.
Yeah, Coach is really thoughtful that way. Now I feel like I'm making real progress. And the training and classes are a lot more fun.
Varessa is currently my top student. She can lift even more than me. Wait, but you're the coach and the victor of the pilgrimage. Don't sound so surprised. This kind of thing is really common in the fitness world. Everyone starts from a different baseline. Wow, that's amazing! Paimon would have never guessed.
I love her.
I'm not exaggerating either. Varessa is extremely strong. All she needs is a bit more confidence.
Oh, well, it's just because Coach is a great teacher. It didn't take much effort at all.
Just further proof that you're a natural.
Oh, believe me, I'm not. I mean, sure, I can face a few monsters and lift some heavy training equipment. But I'm useless when it comes to fighting other people. I'm scared I'll hurt someone.
Oh, that makes sense. But what about the pilgrimage?
I've never placed or even made it out of the team stage. I'm not good at fighting actual people.
When it comes to power, it's all about control. Take these weights, for example. It takes strength to lift them, yes, but also to control the weight when you set them down. True mastery means control during both motions.
I know that, and I can do it just fine during training. But whenever I have to face a real person, I start to doubt myself.
It'll come with time.
Thanks. I appreciate the support. As long as I keep training, I'm sure I'll get it eventually. Well, we should get going, Coach. I told the Traveler and Paimon I would show them around the orchard.
Sounds good. I hope you enjoy your time here.
Okay, where to next? The orchard!
Good girl, Vanana. Thanks for guarding the house. Now, let me take a good look at you. Did you have another growth spurt? Hey, I was just taking a look, not inviting you to wrestle. Next time, okay? Oh, this is Vanana. She keeps watch over the orchard when no one's here. She's a tough little thing, but also a clingy baby at heart.
Did you say little? She certainly doesn't look it.
Anyway, this is my family's orchard. Come on, I'll show you around.
Whoa! It's even bigger than Paimon imagined! Look at all the fruit! It looks delicious.
This is the Collective of Plenty, after all. Being so close to the volcano makes the soil extra fertile. So everything that grows around here is amazing. Especially the fruit. We sell a lot to the other tribes, give some to family and friends, and keep the rest for ourselves.
Well, if you have to live next to a volcano, at least you get something good out of it.
That's right. But since we're here, why don't we pick some and have ourselves a little snack?
Wait, but didn't you just eat?
Yeah, but there's always room for dessert. Plus, we don't have to pick that many. A few dozen should do it.
A few dozen?
You know that fruit stand in front of my house? Well, as a kid, whenever my dad was working at the stand, I would tug on his shirt and ask for a piece of fruit. I would scarf it down in a heartbeat and then ask for another. Before long, people would gather around just to watch.
Aww.
My dad told me I made the fruit look so delicious, more and more people started coming to our stand, which, of course, made me want to eat even more. The customers would ruffle my hair and say, "It's good to have a healthy appetite. You'll grow up big and strong for sure." I mean, what kid doesn't like a compliment? So I would smile, which would get my dad to smile. And then my mom, too.
Aw, that's so cute! Plus, free fruit whenever you want. Jealous!
With all that said, it also helped that our fruit actually tastes really good. And I'm not just saying that. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Oh, and there's an epic feast showdown in a few days, so we're providing a bunch of the fruit for the desserts.
Epic Feast Showdown?
Oh, sorry. It's basically a speed eating contest. We need to prepare a ton of ingredients. So don't worry about anything going to waste. Okay, let's get picking.
Alright. Where should we start? Why is there a mushroom over there?
Oh, that kind of mushroom. They kind of appeared out of nowhere when we first planted the orchard. They grow really fast and don't require any water or fertilizer. Oh, and the flavor is amazing. You can grill them, stir-fry them, or even eat them raw. The flavor has almost a fruity taste to it.
A mushroom that tastes like a fruit? That's a new one.
Maybe it absorbed nutrients from the nearby fruit trees?
Yep, that could be. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, if it tastes like a fruit, then it fits right in. Who cares where it came from? Go ahead, pick as much as you want. Might as well get some mushrooms too, and I'll whip up something to eat.
Do I get to pick, like, all the stuff around? Collect 48 fruit and veg within... What?
And a few of these.
Oh my god.
And a few of these.
When you said orchard, I was expecting like a bajillion apples. Let me get the apple! I'm struggling right now. Pumpkins that I can't pick up. Specialty mushroom.
Grab some of this.
Talk to Veressa.
Whoa, that's quite the haul.
Well, you need a bunch of ingredients for the eating competition, right? Thought we'd give you some help. Oh, and you were right about the fruit. Paimon tried one, and it was one of the sweetest, juiciest pieces of fruit Paimon has ever had. You must sell out every time. Also, Paimon tried one of the mushrooms, too. In a weird way, it really did taste like a fruit. We should call them berry shrooms.
When it comes to food, Paimon's judgment never fails. Every so often, Paimon knows what she's talking about.
Eon, that's not a compliment.
Well, thanks to your help, we can call it early today. Oh, I promised you a meal, didn't I? I'll be right back.
Before long, Veressa places a piping hot mushroom dish in front of you.
I'm not the greatest cook, so it's nothing special. Still, high-quality ingredients are hard to mess up.
Don't sell yourself short. It looks great. Paimon can smell the umami from here. Whoa! This is completely different from the raw taste.
I like them both.
I'm glad. This kind of mushroom is a favorite in the tribe, but it's not well known outside the Collective of Plenty. Actually, we're hoping to use the upcoming competition to introduce it to a wider audience. Uncle Atoli has been coming up with new recipes like there's no tomorrow. Hey, you two should sign up. Only if you want to, of course.
What do you think, Paimon?
Oh, you mean the Epic Feast Showdown? Yeah, Paimon would love to sign up. She might not do very well, though.
Don't worry. You can tap out at any time. Nothing goes to waste. I'll take care of anything you can't finish.
Oh, good. Wait, aren't you competing too? Oh, then Paimon doesn't stand a chance.
You never know until you try. Oh, besides, from what I just saw, it looks like you can hold your own. Well, anyway, winning isn't the point. Just think of it as an opportunity to try our local delicacies.
Oh, good point.
Yes, I'll tag along.
Nice! Then let's sign up together! Time for Paimon to show these people what she's made of!
Oh, I got a, right, very true. I got a, recipe. Oh, and I can go and recollect everything. I'm interested in the berry shrooms. There's a lot of apples, oh my god.
Let's ride.
Where was I just standing? Okay.
Oh, hey, you're here.
It's been a while. When Veressa told me you signed up for the Epic Feast Showdown, I could barely believe it. Sounds like Veressa might finally be in for a challenge this year.
Honestly, I'm not even that good.
What's wrong? Sounds like you're still half asleep.
Just, hungry. It's competition day, so gotta show up with an empty stomach.
Oh god.
Not much longer, Veressa. Atoli's firing up the ovens as we speak.
Got it. I can wait.
About the competition. Usually you have to pay for the food if you don't finish. But when I heard you two were coming, I talked to Atoli and we agree to waive your expenses.
Really? So we get to eat for free? Awesome! Now we can just take it easy and box up whatever we don't finish!
Thanks, we appreciate the generosity.
Please, it's our pleasure. You've done so much for Natlan. Just think of it as a small token of gratitude. When the Abyss invaded, we weren't hit with large waves of monsters, but the volcano became unusually active. As the Guardians of Tolan, we couldn't stand by and do nothing, so we immediately dispatched a team to the summit. Varessa was a key member of that team. Varessa?
Huh? Oh, right. Yes, I was there. I brought so many Saurus crackers with me that day. Sorry, not the point. There were abyss tumors all around the summit, agitating the magma and spawning all kinds of monsters. But once the Pyro Archon did her thing, we were able to smash them to smithereens.
Looking back on it, the goal was probably to hold us up so we couldn't send reinforcements to the areas around the stadium.
Good point! Your tribe must be full of great warriors with all the training you do. The Abyss really is a cunning enemy. Oh, and you mentioned something about the Guardians of Tolan? What does that mean?
That is a duty our people have held for generations. The volcano is very important to us. It brings disaster, but also opportunity. Our people rose to the challenge of living in this environment, and in return, we get fertile soil and a thriving ecosystem.
That's right. The Natlanese are never ones to shy away from a challenge. Although, whenever we spot unusual volcanic activity, we always report it to the stadium.
Oh, so there's a lot more to this place than good food, huh? Hold on. Where did Varessa go? Wasn't she just here?
Oh, I just saw her leave. I thought someone must have called for her.
My guess is that she followed the scent of the food straight to the kitchen.
Let's go check on her. Paimon understands the torture of an empty stomach better than anyone.
I'll lead the way.
Field fungal traces. This quest is making me hungry.
Oh, that smell. So delicious. Juicy mushrooms, melted cheese, mouth-watering steak.
Ah, look who it is. I thought I felt an intense energy around here. I know better than to get between you and your next meal. The food just needs a few more minutes. Here, this should tide you over in the meantime.
Wait, is this priest meat stew? Thank you, Uncle Atoli!
Varessa! You really did head straight for the kitchen. What's up? You seemed lost in your own world just now.
Oh, it's you. Sorry. I completely spaced out just now. The next thing I knew, I was all the way over here with a bowl of stew in my hands.
Don't worry about it. I think we can all guess what happened.
Prep took longer than usual, so I had to push back the competition. Sorry for making you wait, Varessa, especially on an empty stomach.
No worries, Uncle Atoli. Your delicious soup fixed me right up.
Oh, that sounds more like the Varessa we know.
I become completely useless when I'm hungry. I really wanted to focus on the conversation back there, but no luck.
That's perfectly normal. It takes a lot of energy to train the way you do, so you need more food to make up for it. You two know what I mean, right? Try to do too much on an empty stomach, and you end up feeling weak and lightheaded.
Oh boy, Paimon's been there before.
So, when is the competition supposed to start? Not sure I can wait much longer.
1 sec. I'll go check. We're all set. Time to gather the contestants, Akatl. The showdown is about to begin.
Got it! Let's head to the venue. The food will be brought out shortly.
Finally! Oh, I'm so ready to dig in.
I feel like something's gonna happen. Or maybe not, I don't know. Oh, start competition.
It smells so good! Veressa had the right idea. It's definitely worth the wait.
Looks great. These portions, though.
Yeah, we could maybe finish one portion between the two of us. And even that's a stretch. But one portion each? There's no chance.
Time to dig in. Thanks for the food, Uncle Atoli.
Whoa! Hold on! Veressa's plate looks completely different than ours!
I forgot to mention, the competition actually has 2 levels. The regular challenge and the Veressa challenge. The Veressa challenge is only for people who have completed the regular challenge in the past. It's named after Veressa because, well, so far, she's the only one who's been able to finish it.
You're kidding. You had to invent a whole new challenge just for her?
Believe me, if Veressa competed in the same class as everyone else, the winner would be decided before the competition even started. What's the fun in that? Only one other person has come close to beating the Veressa challenge, and that would be the Pyro Archon herself.
Damn. Wait, you're saying Mawika has done this before?
Of course. She breezed through the normal level, but the Veressa challenge was still too much, even for her. Back then, it was all part of an investigation. You see, the Pyro Archon covers all expenses at the Weary Inn the night before the pilgrimage. And each time, Veressa's tab would show several dozen people's worth of food for a single person. The speaker's chamber thought something had to be wrong. Maybe there was a mistake in the accounts, or someone was trying to defraud the Archon. But once the Archon finally saw Veressa's appetite in action, that was that.
Whoa. Okay, so... You're saying Mawika had these portions, and she just breezed through?
Let's just go for it. It'll only get harder as the food gets cold.
You're right. Let's go. Paimon's gonna defend her honor with everything she's got!
I'm so hungry.
Whoa. Tender, juicy, grilled to perfection. It's delicious! Oh, you gotta try this one too, Traveler! It's amazing! Oh, and this! And this one is... Alright, that's it. Paimon taps out. All this time, and it doesn't look like we've made any progress. Oh, Oh, Paimon's ready to throw in the towel.
What happened to defending your honor?
Okay, Paimon's tried as hard as she could, but this enemy is too strong. You know what? There really should be a Paimon challenge. Paimon's smaller than the rest of you. It's no fair for her portion to be the same.
Let's hear it for Veressa, who has once again completed the challenge. And with a 10% increase in portion size, it's a new personal best.
Ha! Well done, Veressa.
Amazing job! Oh, it's nothing. Uncle Atoli's food is just too good. I couldn't stop myself.
I'm making excuses despite her appetite being larger than the average person. I was expecting her to actually, like, finish the plate. Considering, I think I heard somewhere that she has, like, 3 stomachs or something. So, like, that's why she likes food so much. Maybe I made that up. I swear I heard that somewhere, though. Meh.
You actually finished it? Jeez, are you okay?
Huh? Why wouldn't I be?
It's a lot of food.
You don't feel bloated? Or like you're gonna throw up? Oh, Paimon's so full it feels like she's gonna sink.
She didn't organize her food like Veressa did. There's probably, like, a secret. I mean, there is, like, competitive eating in the real world, so I guess there's, like, a secret to it.
Oh, nope. I feel good, actually. Satisfied, you know?
Spoken like a true champion.
Thanks. This is my specialty, after all. Not that it's good for anything outside these competitions. If I'm honest, I'd rather be like you or Kochi-an-san. A hero brave enough to stand against the abyss.
Aw, don't worry, Veressa. For someone as talented as you, it's only a matter of time before you shine in the arena.
Ian-san, did you beat the challenge too?
Of course. The regular challenge is easy for me. I've attempted the Veressa challenge a few times too, but never even came close.
That's still pretty amazing.
Okay, there has to be more to this than just appetite. Is there some kind of trick? By the end, it was like the meat turned into one big greasy blob and it was so hard to keep going.
Oh, that's when you balance it out with some mushrooms. The ones from my orchard. Well, that's what I did anyway. As soon as the food came out, I set a few mushrooms to the side so they wouldn't soak up too much oil. Or get too mushy. That way, you have something fresh and fruity to balance it out.
Oh, so that's the secret. Use the mushrooms to cut through the heaviness.
That's right. You tried them yourselves, remember? If it tastes like a fruit, might as well use it like one. I think more people from outside the tribe would beat the challenge if they knew about that mushroom.
Ian-san, some of the contestants are looking for you. Something about being ready to train?
They want to exercise. After all that food? Sorry, everyone. I should intervene.
Yeah, go tell them to take it easy.
Well, how did everyone do, Uncle Atoli?
Almost half finished the regular challenge. I believe that's a record. Either the contestants are getting more experienced, or my cooking was extra good this time.
Everything was delicious, especially when it first came out all hot and steaming.
Thank you. When cooked at high heat, that mushroom has a special fragrance that really brings out the flavor of the other ingredients. Oh, and since you're new here, I should mention something else about that mushroom. It's an excellent addition to any dish, but there are actually 2 varieties. Red, which is the most common, and green. There's not much to note about the red ones. Sell them, eat them, do whatever you want. But if you see a green one, it must be picked and eaten right away.
Huh? Why's that?
That's just what a scholar from Sumeru said when the orchard first opened. No one knows the reason. We just do as we're told. Whenever a green mushroom pops up in the orchard, I pick it and eat it. The flavor is identical to the red ones.
Okay, because that's not weirdly specific at all.
Don't you want to know the reason behind it?
Well, of course. Who wouldn't be intrigued by something like that? But curiosity isn't always a good thing, right? Oh, by the way, Veressa, I'm almost out of red mushrooms. Could you run to the orchard and grab some more for me?
Of course, Uncle Atoli. I'm on it. Want to come with you too?
What do you think, Traveler? Paimon wouldn't mind working off some of that food.
I'm intrigued about this mushroom.
Paimon will take that as a yes. Alright, let's go. Thanks for the food, Atoli.
Haha, my pleasure. But try to finish it all next time.
No, I could probably eat maybe like 5% of the plate that they had. It's, oh my god. I've got a small stomach and a picky appetite.
Light it up.
Although a lot of the food in Genshin looks really good. I bet there's probably like some YouTube channel or something out there of like people trying to like recreate the Genshin food or something. Even though like most of the food is like fictional. I don't know. I'm sure there's something like that out there.
After that meal, I'm ready to tackle anything. Oh, something on your mind? Is it what Uncle Atoli said about the green mushrooms? Don't worry. He can be a bit dramatic sometimes. The green mushrooms don't appear that often. Besides, I check the orchard every day, and if I see one, I eat it. If anything, I wish there were more around here. Means more free mushrooms for me.
Wait, is that one right there? Huh. Talk about a coincidence.
So it really is green.
See? There's nothing special about it except the color. Give me 1 sec. I'll start a fire and grill it right up.
Paimon's gonna pass on this one. She's way too stuffed from earlier.
I wonder why the scholar said what he said.
You mean why we have to pick and eat the green mushrooms right away? To be honest, I'm curious too. The scholar looked really serious when he said it, but he never explained the reason behind it. Uncle Atoli has a point, though. Curiosity can be a bad thing. If we stop doing what the scholar said, something terrible could happen.
You could look into it at least. That's what an adventurer would do.
Yeah, but my tribe is more important. I love everything about this place. Maintaining the status quo is good enough for me. I know the truth is important too, but I don't have the right to make a decision that could put the people around me in danger. In other words, deep down, I guess I'm just scared. Scared that change could mean losing control.
If you're strong enough to uncover the truth, you're strong enough to command the truth.
Command the truth?
If fear's the only thing stopping you, let us help you shoulder the burden.
Yeah, we don't have to stop following the scholar's orders. We can start by gathering information.
You're right, curiosity can be a bad thing, but what you don't know can still hurt you.
You have a point. You know, you remind me of another hero from our tribe. Her name was Fiatena.
Was she blonde?
Just like you, she was full of courage and never stopped challenging and exploring the unknown. She's my idol. Actually, could you give me a moment? All I need is 3 seconds. Lady Fiatena, lend me your courage. 3, 2, 1. You're right. I can't keep running from the truth. I want to command it, just like you said. So, where should we start with the investigation? You probably have a bunch of experience.
I think I should taste it first.
Oh, the green mushroom, you mean? The taste is the same as the red ones. There's nothing special there.
Well, the Traveler is a lot more perceptive than most people. She should at least give it a try.
Oh, I see. Well then, I'll grill some up right away.
Veressa cooks the mushrooms and everyone digs in. Just like Veressa said, the taste is the same.
So, notice anything, Traveler?
Nope. No difference in taste.
Just like Veressa said. Guess it was the same for all of us.
Finally, a worthy devotee after all this time. Fascinating.
What the hell?
Who said that?
No need for alarm. There is only one among you who piqued my interest, and that is the one with golden hair. Seeing as you all appear to be acquainted, I allowed the rest of you to hear my voice as well. Now, I shall grant you all the honor of becoming my first subjects in this era.
What? Cut to the chase. You talk a big talk, but I've heard that before.
Now. You were the ones who wanted to learn more about my origins. I merely granted your wish.
Origins? Wait, you're the green mushroom?
So you do know how to use your brain, young one. You'll excuse me if I have no interest in you, craven and dull-witted as you usually seem.
What?
Hey, watch it, buddy.
Let me remind you, it was your own curiosity that started all of this. I see no reason for me to stand down. I only granted you this audience because I saw potential in you. I am the Sage Lord of Fungi. Serving me is a great honor, as well as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Sage Lord? Good one. Did you come up with that yourself?
You mock my name? All you do is make a mockery of your own taste. Of course, the Sage Lord of Fungi is too dignified for petty arguments with lesser organisms.
Sure doesn't sound like it.
No. It's not.
That's enough out of you. What's wrong with you humans? You should be full of reverence at this point. In that case, I don't know what went wrong, but you lack the trust and worship to be my subjects, so we shall have to table that for the time being. However, I am willing to share my sagely knowledge with you. I have all the answers you seek. As with all seekers of said knowledge, all you have to do is prove your sincerity, and we shall see if you're worthy.
Look! More green mushrooms right in front of us!
These clones are my most loyal subjects, as well as the keepers of my secrets. If you want answers, then gather your wits and search for clues. I shall await your summons. It might be advisable to brush up on your devotion in the meantime.
The voice is gone. Finally, Paimon had enough of that racket. Talking in our heads without permission, spewing a bunch of nonsense. Even a How is better than him.
I still think a How is worse.
So, do you think what he said was true? About being the Sage Lord of Fungi and all that?
Maybe, but most of it sounded like hot air to Paimon.
We may not know who he is, but we know he exists.
True. That conversation in our heads definitely was real.
And it proves these mushrooms aren't regular mushrooms at all. Something fishy is going on.
Which means we made the right call to investigate.
I guess this is the beginning of our hero's journey then. So let's make like heroes and get to the bottom of this. So we can command the truth and this mushroom.
No, I'm gonna take a picture of her with her fist up.
Okay. That sounded a lot cooler in my head.
Well, we have one thing going for us. We've faced mushrooms before, and they're pretty pathetic as far as enemies go.
Do you know the Mushroom Man? Do you know the Mushroom Man who lives in something? Something because of spoilers. I don't know what that means.
Such insolence!
Did you hear that? Sounds like someone's mad.
You're spying on us?
No response. Guess he's not gonna admit it.
Well, he said his subjects hold the clues to his secrets. Who knows if he was telling the truth? But we can't just ignore the green mushrooms, so let's start investigating.
Eat them.
Okay, so this one is red. Ah! Fungus! It turned into a fungus! In that land of all places!
So this is one of his subjects? Well, it's kinda cute.
Bull warrior compliment! Much appreciate!
The fuck?
No! Bull warrior natural enemy! Eat! Must resist!
Careful, Veressa! This is a kind of monster from Sumeru. Even though it looks cute, it can still attack you!
A monster? Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping we could be friends.
Gather your wits and search for clues. Well, surely violence is a form of wit.
Ah! Mercy! Mercy! Food is sacred! Everything else, waste! That's all I know. Promise!
It turned back into a normal mushroom. What's going on?
I guess it told us everything it knows.
You mean that food is sacred?
Well, that's a whole bunch of nothing. Let's go look somewhere else.
Okay.
Oh, a green mushroom! And it turned into a fungus! Nice try, but you're not scaring Paimon with that one twice! Okay, let's go on the initiative. Hey, you! What's the whole food is sacred thing about?
As our Sage Lord stated, you must demonstrate your wits to receive the answers you seek. That means I should be the one asking the questions, not you.
Okay, so it turns out this one can talk. Fine. What do we have to do? Solve a riddle or something?
Riddle? Oh, I'm not good at that. Could you, give us an easy one?
That sounds like a problem for your friends. Besides, did I say this was up for negotiation?
I'm pretty much a riddle master.
Enough chatter. Time for my question. Why are all the mushrooms in this orchard willing to become the subjects of the Sage Lord?
Ah, man! How are we supposed to know?
Because you're his clones, right? I remember him saying something like that.
Alas, no wits in sight. The answer could never be that simple.
Because he's a fun guy?
What? How did you get that so fast?
Oh, it's that kind of riddle.
Sumeru mushrooms! Of course! Paimon can't believe she didn't think of this possibility!
Wait, does that mean everyone in Sumeru is into puns? Huh. Is it because the people are so clever?
No, we just, have a lot of experience with these kinds of jokes.
I know.
Well, since you have proven your wits, I will now answer your question. The act of eating is not only a physical necessity, but also a sacred ritual. Mushrooms like us are the Sage Lord's intermediaries. Incinerating our flesh forges a spiritual connection between you and the Sage Lord himself.
Oh, so that's why he could speak to us in our heads.
So you're saying if we want to talk to him again, all we have to do is eat more mushrooms? No, wait, don't turn back into a regular mushroom! Oh, too late. And all we have is another cryptic message.
Well, if eating is a sacred ritual, maybe we need to perform some kind of ceremony with special tools or something.
Oh, good thinking, Veressa! Let's try and ask the other mushrooms! Oh, but we should probably pick this one first since it's a green mushroom.
Okay. Oh.
Hey, there are two fungi over there! Looks like they're discussing something.
Have you figured out how you're going to test the humans?
Of course! Any random question should do the trick. They don't look very smart to me.
Wow, cool! You green caps are so wise. Just like our Sage Lord. Huh, I'm so jealous.
It's all progressing as expected. I know exactly what they're going to ask. Oh, please, please tell us how to conduct the ceremony. And I shall respond. Nothing in life comes for free. You have two choices. Answer a question about the stars and moon above, or the dark abyss below.
Ew! And they'll say, no, I'm stumped. I can't think anymore, or my cap will explode into spores.
They're humans, idiot. They don't have caps or spores.
All right. Duh.
And then I'll say, you can't even answer the most basic of basic questions? Come back after you've studied for a few more decades.
Ha! Yeah! A few more decades.
Of course, they're so dense, it might actually take them that long to realize that. If eating is a ritual, then obviously the ceremony is the cooking.
I mean, obviously it's the cooking!
Did they just give us the answer?
Who goes there?
And you think we're the dense ones? Look in the mirror, buddy.
A floating pale organism out of nowhere! My cap almost burst into spores!
No, wait, don't disappear! At least explain yourselves first!
Well, we already got what we needed.
So, we passed the test? Where's the sense of accomplishment? So much for gathering our wits. We didn't have to use our brains at all. Oh well. The important thing is, the Sage Lord of Fungi wants us to use cooking to establish a stronger mental connection with him.
That sounds right. Uncle Atoli did say, when you cook this mushroom, the higher the heat, the better the fragrance.
I'm gonna have to use her
That
brain.
was the case when you grilled them in the orchard too. Heat really does release their flavor.
And I guess if she's gonna be our spokesperson, she has to start, like, contributing to the problem solving every now and then. If we cook them just right, maybe we'll be able to see the Sage Lord's true form.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Sound like a plan, Veressa?
Definitely. But we should probably explain the situation to Uncle Akadal and the rest of the tribe first.
Good call. It's best for everyone to be prepared.
Burn them. More residents of the Sage Lord. Hell yeah. I'm in. I want to know what the Sage Lord looks like. I'm curious. Is he gonna be like a little baby mushroom? Or something? I don't know. Or a really big scary mushroom. Chief Akado gets people to tribe to hear Veressa's report on the mushrooms.
Huh.
Okay, so it felt pretty normal in the moment, but hearing it back does sound kind of, ridiculous.
No, the annoying orange, imagine that, but a mushroom and with Genshin animation. Oh god, that sounds horrible. The silence speaks volumes.
So, the mushrooms in the orchard are sentient. What a remarkable discovery!
Yeah, without your investigation, who knows what could have happened?
Oh, even worse. No mouth? Actually, maybe that's better.
Thanks for looking into it, and for collecting all this information.
What a relief. I was worried it sounded like I lost my marbles.
It does sound far-fetched. After all, none of us have ever spoken to a mushroom. But we know you're not one to lie, Veressa. Besides, the origin of the green mushrooms has always been a mystery to us.
And this I was factoring attitude into the comparison. I just have a very specific image in my head, and I'm so curious about if I'm correct or not.
Thanks to you, we now know something sinister could be going on. So, we should do our part to help.
Yeah, just let me know if there's anything I can do.
Wow, that didn't take much convincing.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, wait. You said the mushrooms needed to be cooked at high heat, right? I can do that for you right now. I'll be quick. All right, I'm back. I used cast iron, so it should be hot enough.
Whoa, it smells delicious! Suddenly Paimon's hungry again.
Well, here goes nothing.
See if it works.
Wait, that's his voice!
Looks like you stumbled upon the right path. But this temperature does not demonstrate even a fraction of the sincerity I require. Did you really think some common stove could generate enough heat to earn the acknowledgement of the Sage Lord? Humans are such a disappointment. You can solve my riddles when the answers are handed to you on a silver platter. But as soon as there are no more hints, not a shred of intelligence in sight. Do try and use your brain this time.
How did it go? Did you hear the voice?
Annoying menace of a mushroom! The Sage Lord of Fungi said the heat's still not high enough. Sage Lord of nitpicking, more like!
When you look at just that's what I was thinking. I was thinking just throw chuck it into a volcano. Or the volcano. That's what I want to do. So the only way to figure out his goal is to keep playing along.
Not high enough, huh? I guess that means we need a more powerful source of heat. Attention, everyone! We need items that can generate intense heat. Anything you can find.
I'll see what I can do.
Leave it to me.
We should take a look too.
Definitely. We're not super familiar with this area, though. Do you have any ideas?
Nothing concrete, but we could check around the volcano. It spews out all kinds of stuff. Maybe there's something we can use.
Awesome! Let's go! Paimon's gonna find something scorching hot and then throw it in that stupid mushroom's face!
Grandma, we could just plop it on her head. Here, I got it right here. Just plop it on her head.
Burn it down.
There we go. Just like lay her down on the table and then place the mushroom on her back or something. Or just throw the whole thing into a volcano. Goodbye!
Let's ride.
Hey, there should be some avatars of lava somewhere along this path. Their cores are really hot. It might be just what we need.
You know, when you think about how everyone jumped to help us like that, it seems like your tribe has been suspicious of the green mushrooms for a while.
Yeah, but without you, we would have never gotten this far. I mean, tons of people have tried that mushroom without a weird voice talking in their head.
Right. So, even if you wanted to investigate, you had nowhere to start!
Yeah, this opportunity was a long time coming. Plus, the Sage Lord's arrogant attitude definitely triggered my tribe's competitive spirit.
The Saurian's attacking us. We gotta get a stove of some kind, and I don't think Mawika would like a stove on top for- probably not. I don't know. Stove would be funny. Let's see. Yeah, competitions seem to be a thing here.
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Did you just interrupt my important conversation?
Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh! Show no mercy!
Light of the blazing sun!
Okay.
Hey, there should be some avatars of lava
Oh
somewhere
my
along
God!
this path. Their cores are really hot. It might be just what we need.
You know, when you think...
Yeah, but without you...
Right.
Yeah, this opportunity was a long time coming.
Veressa doesn't seem competitive most of the time, though. Outside of training and fighting monsters, at least.
Yeah, well... I don't really like fighting or competing, to be honest. Simple day-to-day happiness is what matters to me. Still, I've learned a lot from Kojian-san. She taught me that strength is a means rather than an end. We get stronger so we can use our strength when it counts. Like during the Abyss invasion. Having the training to master my vision meant that I could do something to stop it. So, no matter how scared I feel, I know I have to be brave. Because people are counting on me.
There's a certain strength deep within you.
Thanks. It's a work in progress. I can only hope that one day I can be as brave as Lady Fiatenna. Alright, we should keep looking.
Okay. Insane that— oh, I get to play Veressa now. But like, their Veressa, not my Veressa. I can't believe that the fucking little Saurian killed me.
That avatar of lava pushed it down. Come on, let's charge!
Charge?
Haven't you learned, Paimon?
Fulfill our pact! It's justice o'clock!
80,000?! Oh my god.
Done and dusted. This core should be perfect. Look, the phlogiston inside it is still active.
Nice.
Oh, let's see! Woo! Hot!
A few more chunks like this and we should be good. Come on, let's keep heading up.
Or just throw it into the volcano.
Careful! 3 avatars of lava ahead!
Pyroclastic surge! Time to buckle down. Incinerate!
Get to work!
Oh no, not good! The volcano is acting up again!
Thanks, game.
What is that? It looks like a giant weasel thief. Is there a great Tolan weasel thief or something?
We call it a Furnace Shell Mountain Weasel. It's very aggressive, so be careful.
Hold on, let me heal my Wika.
Burn it down!
Oof! Hi! Smash down!
Light it up!
You wanna stand down! Hi! Keep lolling! It's Papa! Get him!
What a great haul! A bunch of seeing eyes, and this thing the weasel used to spew out fire!
I think that's its back armor. It shoots out phlogiston, so it can pretty much attack from all directions. My dad told me about them once. Creatures that live in the volcano. I can't believe we actually ran into one. This piece of armor might produce even higher temperatures than the seeing eyes. We'll get those mushrooms super hot this time.
Nice fighting back there, by the way.
Oh, well, even though I don't like fighting, sometimes you don't have a choice. So, I've tried to figure out a bunch of different ways to get myself in the zone. For example, I've read a lot of stories about heroes, and my favorite hero has always been Fiatenna, the one I mentioned before. Fiatenna's most iconic feature was her mask. So I decided to make one just like hers. So now, whenever I wear the mask, it's like there's a little piece of her with me. If I want to honor her legacy, I have no choice but to be brave. At the same time, though, I guess it's kind of like a crutch. Kind of like I'm hiding behind her strength.
Oh, you really think so?
It's nothing to feel ashamed about.
Really? It's just... I feel like I need to take it off one day and face things alone. But the longer I put off taking that step, the more impossible it feels. I don't know if I have it in me.
You're the one who decided to investigate this case, not your mask.
Yeah, you had the courage to make that decision. And that's what adventuring is all about. Fighting is just a small part of it.
Oh.
Besides, Paimon thinks you're doing a great job. Just take your time. It's not a race.
Thanks for believing in me, you two. I've learned so much. And I won't give up. Not until I can face things on my own. After that pep talk, I feel like my appetite is back in full force.
You're hungry already? Paimon hasn't even finished digesting her last meal.
Come on, let's head back to the tribe. We'll earn that mushroom's recognition this time for sure.
I saw it and I don't know where it went. I was looking at Celestia. I want to throw it in the volcano.
We're back! And we found a bunch of stuff to use!
Great. We're almost done with the preparations on our side, too.
I've managed to get these iron chunks red hot. We should be good to go.
Yeah, and since we need really high temperatures, I brought the best stove I could find.
And I got a bunch of buckets of lava on standby if we need more fuel.
It's like we're gearing up for a fight, not cooking a few mushrooms.
Yeah, but the things we brought aren't your typical cooking utensils either.
Well, that mushroom started it, right, everyone? Disrespecting Veressa and her guest of honor.
Yeah, we'll see what sort of excuses it can come up with this time.
Thanks for the help, everyone. It really means a lot.
All right, let's see what we have here. Huh? The armor of a furnace shell mountain weasel? Don't tell me you went into the volcano.
No, it erupted out of nowhere, and then the weasel appeared, and then, well, anyway, we got this in the end.
Either way, this is something special. Back when I was training to be a chef, I studied the effect of temperature on different ingredients. This kind of armor produces intense localized heat. It's great for fish because you can get a nice sear on one side without overcooking the other. Anyway, let's get started. The mushrooms are all ready to go.
All right, let's go.
Whoa, the fragrance is so much more intense! And what's with this weird mist? Wait, no. Something's not right.
What?
Where are we? Where did everyone go?
I have no idea. We just showed up here. I can't see the others anymore.
Huh? Is something wrong? What? I know it's hard to see through this mist, but aren't you here at the tribe with the rest of us?
So you didn't feel anything strange?
No. What are you feeling?
It's supposed to be the Sage Lord's trick, but it's only affecting the three of us. But why us and not the others?
Because you are the only worthy devotees, of course.
Evil jerk of a mushroom, so this is what you look like!
You.
He does look a bit more evil than the other mushrooms we met.
I am no longer concerned with your insolence. On the contrary, I am satisfied with your performance. So, as promised, you shall have the answers you seek. Of course, I have a goal of my own. Let me reiterate once more. The great Sage Lord of Fungi, that would be me, is extending you the honor of becoming my subjects.
Ha! The only way anyone's serving you is on a platter!
Now, don't be hasty. It's inadvisable to speak in absolutes. You refuse only because you have yet to witness my miracles. Cherish this opportunity. It may not come again. As you know, Tivat is not a peaceful place. The gods wage war against one another. Monsters roam the land. Humans live in squalor. But then, humanity discovered me, and learned that I could grant them unlimited power to fell even the most fearsome of enemies.
Huh. If we want to become strong, we just have to eat this!
Woohoo! Those monsters are no match for me!
And so, the humans worshipped me as their savior. And in return, I revealed my identity as the Sage Lord of Fungi.
You really expect us to believe that? Besides, as far as enemies go, a few puny fungi aren't that fearsome.
Such arrogance! Take that back and apologize before I lose my temper.
You wish!
I mean, those monsters really don't look that scary. Not the kind you'd need a miracle to defeat, anyway.
You insignificant mortals boast of strength? Very well. Then prove it!
Oh god.
Fulfill our pact! Rise with the sun!
Kapow! Hit! Hi! Hit! Headbutt! Hit! Yeah! Hit! Hi! Hit! Hi! Oof!
Well fought! You see? You ate a fair amount of my clones, and now look what you can do. Huh. My eye for subjects is as discerning as ever.
Huh. Weren't we insignificant mortals just a second ago? Weird.
I'll admit, you're not entirely useless, but my miracles are even greater than you can imagine.
No, don't just... another cryptic one-liner and another disappearing act? It's gotta be a mushroom thing at this point. Well, what should we do? Follow him?
Yeah, let's go. I think he's trying to tell us a story, although I'm not sure if I like the plot.
I soon became humanity's faith, and, with my power, created countless clones, with which I could bestow upon them an endless source of sustenance. Food is a scarce resource. A faith that provides for the needs of the flesh is the most practical and noble of all. And as my subjects gave themselves in service, either as civilians or warriors, I rewarded them with mushrooms in proportion to their contribution. The most exceptional among them could receive as many as 20 mushrooms a day.
That's it?
What are you insinuating? Are mushrooms not enough?
Well, it's possible people couldn't afford to be picky back then.
Yeah, but now even Saurians have more options than that.
Sustenance and strength. Such are the pillars of faith. So what do you think? A pretty enticing offer, wouldn't you agree? Once you become my subjects, all you have to do is build a civilization dedicated to the mushrooms. And then...
Hold on, I want to know what happened next.
What do you mean, what happened next?
Right. If the humans dedicated themselves in service to you, then shouldn't you have your own tribe at this point? Or even your own nation? But I've read a lot of woven scrolls about the heroes of Natlan, and I've never come across anything about some kind of mushroom savior.
Of course not. I was in a different nation at the time. I don't suppose you know their history, too.
We've been to Sumeru.
Yeah, and we didn't hear anything about a mushroom civilization.
I never said it was Sumeru. I have no idea where that assumption is coming from.
Because fungi are creatures from Sumeru. The buildings from your vision support that, too.
A trivial detail. You know what? You don't deserve to know what happened next.
Then you don't deserve our faith either.
Yeah, if you want us to respect you, stop being so secretive.
True. If we don't know how the story ends, it doesn't hold much weight now, does it?
All right, fine. Same rules as before. If you want the truth, you'll have to use your wits to earn it. If you fail to prove your worth, good luck getting another detail out of me.
He ran off. Come on, after him.
Oh. Uh-huh. Right.
He jumped down from here! So it looks like we just need to...
Hold on.
Is something wrong, Traveler?
There's something off about his motive.
Off? How?
That's how I feel too. Based on his personality, if he won't tell us how things turned out in the end, it must be because it's not something he can brag about. Besides, how did he even get from Sumeru to Natlan? Seems like he's avoiding that subject too. And through it all, he still hasn't given up on recruiting us. Even though he's in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, he seemed pretty annoyed with our questions. Why not just kick us to the curb?
He must be in dire need of subjects, and it has to be the three of us.
But why?
Let's go after him and keep an eye out for clues along the way.
All right, sounds like a plan. Let's go!
Okay. I think he's just lonely. Oh, what?
Catch me if you can! If you can figure out which way to go, of course.
Okay.
Time to roll. Leave this to me. I'll clear a path for you. I think we can get these mushrooms to form a path. We just need to wait for the right timing.
Ha ha ha! Get a load of this!
Watch out, Veressa!
Don't worry about me. I've got this.
Oh, fuck.
Gotta steer clear of other people. Get back on track.
Here I go!
A dead end?
Jump up. Let it give us a ride. All right, this should be good. Get ready and jump!
Backed into a corner, huh?
We've got you this time!
Ow! Well, that hurt, you know. You humans have such violent tendencies.
How did we lose him?
Not again. Although, I think I pulled something off of him.
A ball of mist. Oh no, it's spreading! Ah! They're gonna eat us!
Gonna eat us! Eat us! Ungrateful humans! At this rate, I won't have any clones left. The more my clones are consumed, the less power I have. Oh, the situation grows dire. Why must the humans eat so much? My power is all but spent, but it was still enough to control a single human at least. Now all of Sumeru knows how scrumptious my mushrooms are. So if I want to grow, I must relocate. And if I want it to happen fast, I need suitable environmental conditions. You! Take me somewhere hot. The hotter the better.
Yes, my lord.
Is this the place, human?
Yes. This is a volcano in a land far to the west. The temperatures here get very high. It should be a most suitable location for your lordship to regain his strength. I shall now find a good place to plant you, my lord, so that your mycelial majesty may take root in this fertile land.
Yes, proceed. Huh? An earthquake? No, a volcanic eruption!
So that's how it ended. No wonder you tried to hide it from us. It's pretty embarrassing.
I thought he said people formed communities around this mushroom and used it as their main source of food.
Yeah, but it looks like his following got too big and he couldn't keep up with the demand.
Huh. He used the mushrooms as his main recruitment tactic. But then the situation got out of control.
And it seems like his power is proportional to the number of clones he has.
Which means the more mushrooms the humans ate, the less powerful he became, right?
Wow. So his following didn't last long.
Nope, which explains why there aren't any records about some kind of mushroom civilization. In the end, he mind-controlled a human to bring him to Natlan and then got buried under a pile of volcanic rocks.
Yeah, for who knows how long. When we were talking to him earlier, he seemed kind of, out of touch, you know?
Well, he has been living under a rock, so that checks out. But clearing out this area for your orchard finally allowed him to start regaining his power.
Yeah, that sounds right. My parents always thought it was so weird that mushrooms kept popping up around the orchard no matter what we did. Now it makes sense. Wait, but if everything we saw is true, that means this mushroom has mind control powers or something? That's a recipe for disaster.
Hold on. Do you remember what he showed us? A group of humans worshipping a giant mushroom. It just doesn't make sense. They must have been mind-controlled. But when he started running out of power, he couldn't keep it up.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why he doesn't seem to be able to control us either.
I understand now why it has to be us.
Oh? Why?
I need to catch him to confirm my theory.
All right, then let's find this mushroom.
I want to know the theory.
Oh, the environment changed again. Nothing can faze Paimon at this point.
Let's keep looking. He can't hide forever.
Light it up!
So you made it this far. Impressive. In that case...
He hid himself in the statue. What should we do? Actually, that checks out. We're just gonna smash it, right? Cool.
Get to work! Let my name echo in song! Headbutt! Hi! You two! Time to end them! Fulfill our pact! Vietana! Grant me strike! Charge!
We've got you this time, nasty mushroom! We know all your schemes.
Maybe try hiding them a bit better next time.
We thought you were just a mushroom that happened to taste good. But now we know how dangerous you are, so we have to stop you.
Huh. It would seem you're not completely devoid of intelligence. Fitting for my future subjects. Still, you're overlooking a very important detail. Did you think I was running away because I was scared? Well, this is a world of my creation. My will rules supreme. My schemes have been exposed, you say. No matter. My goal has already been achieved.
What?
Although I prefer to call myself the Sage Lord of Fungi, in the human tongue, I am known by another name. You now behold the god Bifrons, the sole protagonist in this endless carnage!
so you're a god.
Indeed, foolish, shallow, and ungrateful humans! Have you forgotten your savior during this time of war? I am the god who's protecting countless of your kind during this Archon War. You have no food in which to satiate your hunger, no means with which to counter the hordes of monsters, and the gods loom overhead, capable of reducing you to ashes with a simple snap of their fingers. Just one word, and you could have had my protection. But now, that opportunity is lost forever, and you only have your own stupidity and arrogance to blame. No matter, my plan has already succeeded. What you saw when you cooked the mushrooms was not mist, but spores, set to sprout into green mushrooms very soon. And that's where their true power lies. Because, given a bit of time to grow, green mushrooms will multiply exponentially. You see, considering my current level of power, I had no way to create large number of clones. Unless, of course, I had access to a source of extreme heat. And you delivered one to me on a silver platter. That was my plan all along.
So, you kept running away from us because you needed to buy time?
Precisely. Before long, the green mushrooms will multiply at an unstoppable rate, allowing me to return to the peak of my power. Then, I shall reclaim my dignity and status as a god, achieve victory in the Archon War, and take revenge on Sumeru.
You have no concept of time, do you? Newsflash, the Archon War is old news, buddy.
Nonsense! Is that not the source of your suffering? All I hear in this land is war this and war that. If you fear the Archon War, all the more reason to cower behind the protection of a god.
Pretty sure they're talking about the war against the Abyss.
Huh? The Archon War? I guess I've heard about that once or twice, but only from Outlanders. Ha! I see what's going on here. You're using lies and trickery to befuddle me. You know, my original plan was to imprison you here until the end of time. But now, I have a better idea. Once nothing is left of this land but an endless field of mushrooms, I'll set you free. You get the honor of witnessing that despair in person. Now, I was going to offer you a glimmer of hope by allowing you to pledge yourselves to me and take on the burden of managing my kingdom. But now, the deal is off.
It was an empty deal from the start.
What did you say?
We weren't chosen because you saw something in us. We were your only option.
The Traveler explained everything. The only reason I could hear you is because I've eaten so many mushrooms over the years.
Yeah, and Paimon ate a whole bunch during the competition. Paimon's small, so it didn't take as many mushrooms for her to be affected.
And I happen to have a special constitution, which made it easy to hear your voice.
Point being, most people would have to eat a monstrous amount of mushrooms to even hear you over the buzz of a mosquito. So you latched onto us as a group of people who can actually hear your voice. In other words...
You're too weak.
You said your mushrooms need time to grow. Which means you don't have enough power to keep us here. I may not have my former strength, but keeping a few humans right where I want them is a small task. Unless you think you can take on a creature as vicious and powerful as the Jade Plume Terrashroom. Because you definitely can't. Right?
Forget about him.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, if he was telling the truth, we need to get back to the tribe as soon as possible. Oh, no! You must be bluffing! A few measly humans couldn't possibly be that powerful! And what's this about a war against the Abyss? Hey, I want answers!
Paimon's not gonna waste one more word on this guy. Let's go!
should we do?
Worried? Ha ha ha! Don't be! It's just a few mushrooms. A Tolly!
Get ready to feast!
Ooh.
More, please!
Guess it's time to dig in!
Stop this at once! Huh? What a great meal! Thanks, everyone. I feel like a whole new me.
And with that, we took care of all the green mushrooms. Now, care to tell me what happened earlier? It was lights out for all three of you.
You tell the chief everything that happened.
Someone planted a god in Varessa's orchard, and she's been eating it ever since.
Yeah, we know not every god that's still around is super strong, but this one reached a whole new low.
I can't imagine the bar getting any lower than that.
Also, didn't he have his facts all wrong? He kept going on about some kind of Archon war.
Ah, well, Natlan was never part of the Archon War, so it rarely comes up around these parts. It makes sense that you don't know much about it, Varessa.
Whoa, hold on. Are you serious?
Of course. The infighting between the dragons pretty much took over everything. So, there was no room for the gods to join in.
Makes sense.
Yep, that checks out. Living under a rock all those years, Mushroom God wakes up, thinking it's still the Archon War, and tries to use that to convince people to worship him.
Little did he know, our lives are much better now than in the Age of the Dragons.
So what do we do now? It can't be easy to slay a god.
I guess it's back to business as usual. As long as we keep picking the green mushrooms, that god is just a tasty mushroom at the end of the day. Actually, Traveler? Can I borrow you for a minute?
Sure thing.
Alright, here's good. So, it's not anything super important. I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your encouragement gave me the courage to investigate the green mushrooms and helped me resolve a threat to my tribe. And maybe this sounds weird considering everything, but it was a really awesome adventure. I had fun.
Me too. It's an adventure I'll remember for a long time.
Oh, why's that?
You got the chance to shine as a hero, and it was all you through and through.
You're right. I never thought my appetite would save the day. It's pretty surreal. But it's like you said. All it takes is a little patience and perseverance, and my time will come. If I start to doubt myself in the future, all I need to do is think of this experience and everything I've learned along the way.
Yep, you've got this.
Hey, you two! Akata was saying that since a scholar from Sumeru warned the tribe about the mushrooms, someone there must know about the mushroom god. Should we go check it out? Couldn't hurt to get more information.
Oh, good point. But if we're heading to the academia, I need to get permission from Uncle Akatl first.
Right. And it's not a quick trip. We have to cross the whole desert.
Why don't we just ask the Adventurers Guild? Who knows, maybe there's a Sumeru scholar in Natlan right now.
Good idea. Let's check it out.
Probably some descendant of the one guy, I'm guessing. After hearing your story, Catherine heads to the speaker's chamber to check if there are any scholars.
Oh, Catherine's back! And isn't that Tainari?
Word from the speaker's chamber was that an Amurta scholar happened to be conducting research in the area, so they helped me to get in touch.
It's been a while, you two. So you're the ones looking into the Sage Lord of Fungi.
Yep, you're an expert, so you must know all about him, right?
Of course, to those in the Amurta Darsham, his case is a well-known part of ecological history. His power is tied to his number of clones, so at one point he possessed a truly fearsome form. But as his clones diminished in number, he got smaller and smaller, until he couldn't hold on to physical form at all. And so he became impossible to track. Scholars can only keep tabs on him by monitoring what remains of his clones. Now, I'm learning his true form fled to Natlan?
Yeah, the mushrooms started popping up in our orchard not too long ago.
Well, from what I've heard, he has very few clones right now, so there's nothing to worry about. Feel free to use the mushrooms as you see fit. They really are delicious. Of course, in the interest of research, I would prefer to send a few scholars from my Darshan to monitor the situation every so often. What do you say? I wanted to get your permission before submitting a formal request to the speaker's chamber.
Of course. You're welcome anytime. That's a huge help, actually. I wanted to ask, though, you said what remains of his clones? Does that mean there are clones outside of Natlan? Even now?
Oh yes, there's a huge one beneath the chasm.
Zamaran?
You know that name?
Yeah, Hyman calls it Sheesh Room. It's absolutely huge! Way more impressive than the puny Sage Lord.
It took a long time for Zamaran to grow into this form. Luckily, Zamaram isn't a green cap mushroom, so there's no danger to us. And I believe its mind has been separated from the mushroom god for a very long time. I doubt there's a connection between them anymore.
We should go see Zamaran one of these days.
Ooh, I'll come. It'll be nice to interact with a friendly mushroom for once.
Now, friendly is right, so this one is definitely not for eating.
I would never.
So Zamaran is one of the mushrooms. One of his clones. I never thought my appetite would save the day. Oh god. There's Veressa! There she is. all completed. I just have to get these ones and the rest of these done. Hold on. Let's... Level 30. Nope. Okay.
USAA is for the...
Good. Okay. I think this is where I call it. Because I'm hungry. That quest made me hungry. Plus, I'm a little tired. It's getting a little bit late, and I probably have to go look at my physics homework for the week, because I haven't done any of it yet. Okay, I'm thinking... So I haven't posted it yet, but my stream schedule is probably going to be limited to like Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and maybe Sundays. But Tuesdays and Thursdays might become like homework days, so it might only really be Saturdays and Sundays. So this really depends on how intense my classes go and how well I can keep up. So, hopefully it goes well. If so, then I'm thinking Thursday we will do some more Subnautica. I'm thinking of just alternating back and forth between Genshin and Subnautica. I kind of know what I want to do next in Subnautica. I'm just scared. So we'll deal with that Thursday. Yeah. I don't have much else to say. Thank you to everyone who stopped by, everyone who's lurking, and everyone who's chatting, and everyone who's watching this back as a VOD. We're going to go. Oops. We're gonna go read Sam. There's Twitch. For those that are just watching this back later. Oh. He was in here earlier. Celebrating his 9-year streamversary. Pretty sick. How long have I been streaming? 5 years? Has it been 5 years? Maybe 4 years. I don't know. Not important. Did it work? Oh! We're gonna go raid him. Thank you to everyone who stopped by. Once again, hope to see you all next time, which will hopefully be Thursday with Subnautica. And I'm gonna scream a lot, probably. Yeah. See you all next time. I love you all. Bye.